Yo, everybody, it's me, Pops Van Zant from the Madness Comic Network, and I want you to have a heads up and look out for our sign-up page for the Roku campaign on Kickstarter. We're going to be trying to get the funding to get the Roku channel set up for people like that guy, the guy who's recording this, can get his show up there on Roku and start getting monetization today. So check us out, sign up, be ready. Peace.
Fairview's coffee has mysteriously gone missing. Mayhem ensues when strange, coffee-craving zombies plague the city. Detective Mickey Potatoes, an overworked public servant, uncovers why ordinary citizens are losing their minds and how to stop the coffee apocalypse. But it involves the mafia. And when you're dealing with mafia crime families, nothing is ever easy. The mafia controls everything in the city, including the police, including him. If he breaks the mafia, they will break him. So, the city is without coffee. The city is burning before his very eyes, but he's powerless. Detective Potatoes has the power to stop the coffee apocalypse, but if he does, he could lose everything.
Hey, yo, it's me, Pops Van Marmalade, and you're watching the Comics-Related Madness Network. Uh-huh. So come get some. CromCon. CromCon.
Well, hello, everybody. It is not Tuesday. Here I am on a Saturday, wanting to talk to everybody and hang out. It's going to be a fun time. I don't know if you guys know what's about to happen, but I'm super excited to introduce you to someone who is amazing new talent. Kind of got bits and pieces of what she was doing on another show, and I am so looking forward to hanging out with Sandy today. I'd like to introduce everybody to Sandy NETBURN. Sandy, did I say your last name correctly?
Yes, you said it perfectly. Hi, it's so nice to see you and meet you and all that.
Absolutely. I know, I was really looking forward to having you on my show. I couldn't believe, when Pops was like, hey, we have this new talent. I wanted to show her off on the Madness. Are you interested? I'm like, absolutely. He sent me the video of you and I was like, absolutely, please come on. And my show is like booked out for until October. So Pops was like, what about a weekend? And I'm like, I will make time so that way you and I can share the screen together and show off what you do, because it's so cool.
That's so sweet. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. So let me ask you this. What, for everybody that's watching who has no idea what we're about to do, why don't you give them a little synopsis of who you are, what you do, and how you started?
Oh wow, this is going to be interesting. So
yeah.
I am a ventriloquist and a musician. Apparently, I'm a musician now. It's exciting. Great. I'm learning to sing and I play the guitar. And I've got a podcast where I interview people with puppets, which I don't think very many people do, but it's fun. Yeah. So yeah, that's me.
So how did you get started in this?
In what?
Ventriloquism.
Oh, well, I've been interested in ventriloquism for as long as I can remember. My dad showed me Jeff Dunham when I was really little, and I was just amazed by what he could do. So I wanted to try it, and my parents let me do it, so I've been doing it since I was, well, seriously, since I was 10. But, you know, it's always something I've played with. I have a question. Can you see me? My light bulb just went out, and now it's kind of dark. Like, literally.
I see you okay. I think you're okay, hon. You're good. You're good. No worries. So Jeff Dunham is an influence. Have you? Anybody else like kind of? Which one of Jeff Dunham's puppets is your favorite? Let me go that way.
Oh, what are you kidding? Peanut. That's everyone's favorite. I think. Yeah.
And I gotta tell you, I know Jeff Dunham is like so funny. But when he has like puppet mishaps, those are the funniest moments where he's like, you know, he always flinging Peanut around, and like I think it was like his whole body flew off. It was like his whole body went, and Jeff was like, "Whoops!" Like that was obviously not planned, but like the interaction that happened between him and Peanut after he picked him up was like the funniest thing. So
yeah, I think the puppet mishaps are really funny, but his ad-libbing himself into a corner, the way he, you know, gets around that is just brilliant. I can't even imagine how he does that.
So how many puppets do you have?
Okay, so this is interesting. There's a lot of them. There's a lot because I started out with the ones that I wanted to get that my parents got for me. And then there were a bunch of kids who were really into it for a period of time and then gave up on it. So then I inherited those puppets. And I also make puppets. So there's like 20 or 30 of them all around the house. But there's 5 that I mainly use.
So, okay, you work on specific acts, I would assume, with different characters. Which one is your go-to?
Here, why don't I show you?
Yes, bring them out.
All right, I've got a few right here, but this is my girl. Oh my goodness, you just left me on the floor. She just left me on the floor. Hi, it's so nice.
Hi. What is your name?
I'm Annalyn.
Annalyn?
Yep, that's me. Hi, Laurie. It's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. I'm so sorry you were on the floor, but we had to talk to Sandy for a minute to make sure that we got a nice intro.
But I was on the floor, Annalyn.
But you're here with us now, and that is what matters.
That is
right?
truly what matters, I guess. We'll talk about this later, yeah.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, how long have you... Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying, this is my favorite.
That one's your favorite?
It's so
now,
sweet.
Is this one a purchase one or a made one?
Yeah, she was a purchase one. She was my very first. Actually, I had one I was using. I just want you to know we can't use the P word around her.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We won't say that word.
No, I had another friend, but she was a lot smaller and didn't have any legs. I got you.
That
was a full body. Because that's how you manipulate, I guess.
Yeah.
So this was my first one that I started, developing a voice. And I do the podcast with her. She's the host. So yeah,
she's the host.
That's me.
She's like, yes, I am. Yes, you are, Annalyn.
I ask all the questions. It's all me.
Of course. We know where the brains are, right?
Absolutely. All here.
Mhm. So the two of you together interview other puppeteers, or excuse me, other friends, other friend groups. I work hard not to say that P word.
Oh my goodness. No, actually, I don't think I've interviewed another ventriloquist. That's interesting.
So who do you interview on your podcast? I'm just curious.
I interview just about anybody. So lately I've been doing a lot of musicians because I love music so much. So that's where most of the interviews have been going. But I also do actors. I did one with a teacher. I've done so. Here, why don't I give you some of the names so you know?
Yeah.
I did 2 interviews with Air Supply. I don't know if you know Air Supply, but
yeah.
Oh, good. So Graham Russell and Russell Hitchcock, who I got to meet,
Wow.
and I saw them in concert recently. They're incredible.
They're awesome. They're awesome.
Right?
Right.
I just did one with Ryan Roxy, who is the guitarist for Alice Cooper. I also spoke with Don Most, who you might know as Ralph Mouth on Happy Days.
Yep.
Chris Knight, who's Peter Brady on the Brady Bunch. You know, there's
awesome.
a lot of people. I love getting to ask people who have inspired me in any way about their lives. It's just incredible.
That is such a great experience, and that is so awesome that you get to talk to these like big name people. That is such an experience.
I love it so much.
So I have to know more. So when you're practicing, how can I say this without the P word? When you're practicing with your friend, do you do like live shows as well? Do you do like talent shows? What else are you doing?
So it's kind of interesting. So mostly what I do with them is my podcast. I don't know a whole lot about writing comedy, so I find I'm at my best when I'm just going off the cuff, which is where I get to exercise that when I'm doing those interviews. But every now and again we'll go out and we'll sing something together. I just did a music convention a couple months ago where we did some live performances singing, so that was pretty fun.
You sing together?
Well, she does most of the singing, but every now and again I'll throw in a line.
Annalyn, would you like to sing us a song?
Oh my goodness. How can we do this? Hold on, I might have a backing track. Is that okay with you? Can I pull that up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Where is it? All right. Bear with me a moment here. Let's see if I can find something.
I'll do some dancing in between. Da, 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 da. Look at me, everybody. Da, 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 da. See if I move my hands real quick, they disappear.
Wow, that's so cool. No one's ever asked me to do this before, so I'm sorry I'm not prepared.
Oh, I didn't mean to put you on the spot. It's fine. Take your time.
Why don't we do an Air Supply song?
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully this all works out.
Fingers crossed. And if not, we'll just pivot and we'll do something different. No big deal.
That's okay. We got a lot we can do. We'll figure it out.
Right.
Okay. Video will play after ad. Come on, you can do it. Hi, folks. How's it going?
It's always that way, honey. I get you.
Okay, thank goodness. All right, we're gonna try this out. Can you hear that?
No, there you go. Go ahead.
I was the lonely one, wondering what went wrong. Why love had gone and left me lonely. I was so confused, feeling like I'd just been used. Then you came to me, and my loneliness left me. I used to think I was tied to a heartache. That was the heartbreak, but now that I found you, even the nights are better. Now that we're here together, even the nights are better since I found you. Even the days are brighter when someone you love beside you. Even the nights are better since I found you. You knew just what to do, 'cause you have been lonely too, and you showed me how to ease the pain, and you did more than mend a broken heart, 'cause now you've made a fire start, and I can see that you feel the same way. I never dreamed there'd be someone to hold me until you told me, and now that I found you, even the nights are better. Now that we're here together, even the nights are better since I found you. Even the days are brighter when someone you love beside you. Even the nights are better since I found you. Oh, gee, you know there's an instrumental in this song? I didn't really think that out. Well, okay. I hope you enjoyed that.
That was awesome!
Oh, I'm so glad you dug it. Thank you.
Everybody in the chat is applauding as well. That was amazing.
Thank you, folks in the chat. Thank you.
Absolutely. Did you sing that for Air Supply when you had him on your show?
No, I didn't. I couldn't even sing that yet. Man, that would be so cool though. I sang that at the music convention I was doing. You know, I don't really go out and perform with them, so everything I do is kind of just like, you know, in the moment. And I had a wireless headset on, and I don't think, you know, I might have done it with another friend. And I walked her out into the crowd to sing to a bunch of kids. And then when we were finished the sound, I was like, yeah, I didn't know what was gonna happen when you walked down into the crowd. I'm so glad that worked out.
Oh, that's awesome. Hey, gotta keep on their toes.
Apparently so.
See?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I gotta say, fabulous Dre DeBrute, you have been dethroned from your singing pedestal. You were here, Sandy knocked you down, man. Sandy, you are now the reigning singing American Idol on my show. We'll just put
thank you. I do some stuff on the guitar too. Just saying, everybody out there.
I mean. All right, we'll do that in a little bit. So, do you have any other friends that we can be introduced to?
Yeah, I do. I have a few different ones here. Excuse me. Sorry,
Annalyn.
All right, let's see if we can get this going here. Come on. Hey, man. Wow, look at this. Hi, it's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. Who are you, sir?
I'm Vishnu. Hi. So nice to see everybody out there.
Sandy, what is his name?
Vishnu.
Oh, wait. What is it?
Vishnu. Isn't it weird?
Vishnu?
It's cool, right? It's awesome. Yeah, Vishnu.
Vishnu. Is he Vishnu, are you a parrot?
Excuse me. A parrot?
Toucan?
A toucan.
Toucan. I apologize. I wasn't sure. I see. You got the beak to prove it, sir.
Yeah.
How old is Vishnu?
How old is he? Gosh, I didn't think that one out. That's, you know what? People keep asking about the ages of these guys.
Well, Annalyn is your oldest, right?
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were developing the character age. So how long is he doing?
We could go off of that. He could be however old you make him, but
yeah, I know. It's terrifying, isn't it? But I've had him. Gee, how long have I had him now? I think it's been 2 years.
How about I say, how long have you been friends?
Okay, yeah. All right. I'm gonna say, I think it's been 2 years. I won him from this guy. He's incredible. He makes these puppets. He's got a whole line of them. His name is Steve Axtell, and he had the show on for a little while where he would show everyone, everything inside of where he creates these puppets and everything. And he was doing a giveaway for, whoever was watching. And if you reposted that live stream, you would be entered into it. So I reposted. And there were a ton of other people he called to win it, but they all had left by the time he was announcing it. So he got down to like the 5th person, and he ended up being mine.
You're like, I'm still here. I'm still here.
I'm still here.
I would really like a new friend.
I
know. Oh no, that's okay. Vishnu wasn't listening.
Yeah, I wasn't listening. I'm not really here. He's not really here.
He's not really there. So that would explain that.
Absolutely.
Friend. Well, Vishnu, what do you like to do? It sounds like Annalyn likes to sing. Do you tell jokes? What do you do? What is your hidden talent?
Really chill. I just kind of hang out and go with the flow, man.
Does he get to interview people on your podcast?
That's interesting. I don't think I've used anybody. I mean, I don't think I've done it with anybody other than Annalyn. But that would be a really good idea. That would change the dynamic of a lot of interviews. That's a fantastic idea.
I was just wondering. Also, I was just curious. Do you ever have them talk to each other?
The
friend.
The friend. Yeah. Annalyn and Natalie do a song together. The duet one. I would sing it for you, but I don't have anybody to press the play button on the audio.
But you're gonna have to start using your toes, sweetheart.
Well,
right?
It's a possibility.
That's funny.
So cool.
Yes, that's so cool.
They interviewed a friend.
Yeah, you'll have to wait and see.
Where can I see that? I want to see that. That's so cool.
Yeah, wait. Just hang on.
Hang on.
All right. So anything that you would like to say to us, Vishnu?
My words of advice are just chill out. Stay cool, man.
Yeah. Upside down? Yeah, that's cool. That's cool, man. Being upside down.
Hey, man.
What?
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Oh, that's almost a Beatles song.
Yeah.
Hey, dude.
Hey, Jude.
That would be great. Hey, dude. That's alteration.
Just so you know, I write a comic book. This is my main character on my shirt. His name is Jude.
That's so cool. Oh my gosh.
Jude.
Oh, that's so neat.
So I love that song. When everybody sings Hey Jude, I perk up. I'm like, hello? Are you talking to me? No? Okay.
Oh, that's so cool. Wait, I want to hear about Jude. What's he like?
Jude?
Yeah,
Jude St. Clair is a cowboy in the apocalypse looking for the answer to what broke death. So in my comic book, people don't die the right way. Their body dies, but their soul doesn't leave. And so like peoples and animals and insects are all kind of stuck together, and it's pretty gross.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So we have a fun time. It's comic books right now. What? What is Path of the Pale Rider anyway? Is it a comic book? No, that's not it. Is it this? What the heck is Path of the Pale Rider, man? There's no way this is right. How about this? I have no idea.
We're gonna rob a bank.
Oh, it's this. That's
so
me.
cool. That That was so cool.
I wasn't expecting Pop, so he was like in the background going like, wait, stop talking, I'll play the thing. And I was like, what? And he was like, push the button.
That's so funny.
I always watch to see what people think when I get like run over by the car.
That's such an odd sentence.
I know, isn't it? When I was filming it, Sandy, I put a post on my social media that was like, about to go get hit by a car today, wish me luck. And my mom was like, excuse me? I was like, don't worry, Mom, I'll be safe. She's like, please don't do this.
I'm about to go get run over by a car, but I'll be safe. Don't worry about it.
You're right. That's what it sounded like. I was like, I promise you, it's all movie magic. We're filming it in a way where it's completely safe. Look who it is. Hey, hi, Chris. I saw him today. Chris is the owner of Pastime Comics in Fort Worth and also one of the CEOs of Charter Comics, who is my publisher, and I picked up my books today. But enough about me. Back to Sandy. Thank you very much. Moving on. I was like, this wasn't supposed to be special edition about Laurie. It's special edition about Sandy. So we will.
Well, we all want to hear about you.
No, they can hear about me every Tuesday.
She asked, and I was like, man, let's just show her the trailer. She'll love it. And she did. I was.
Do you know why his name is Pops?
What's that? What did you say?
Do you know why Pops' name is Pops?
No, I don't. Tell, please.
Because he pops in and he says something and then pops out.
Seriously? That's so funny.
No, that's not why, but that's what we
really?
say.
Oh, I was really hoping that it would.
Funny. So you have another friend to show us?
Yes, I have. I have one more here.
Let's see. I'm ready.
Hi there, it's so nice to see everybody. Hi, my name is Natalie.
Hi, Natalie. Nice to meet you.
Hi, it's so nice to meet you too.
Are you a princess?
Yes, of course, I am the princess.
Oh, beautiful hair, by the way.
Thank you. You're working on it.
What's the name of your kingdom? Where are you from?
Oh my God.
Right. What?
I'm not from a kingdom. I'm from a planet. I'm from planet Milnac.
That might be copyrighted a little bit, but let's go on that later.
We'll just pretend. Yeah, it's good. And Natalie, how old are you? How long have you been friends with Sandy?
That's a hard question. So I got her a couple months after I got Anna Lynn, and I was 10, so about 5 years.
I see.
Yeah.
Yes. That's a long time to be friends. That's a long time.
Yes, it is. It's been fantastic. I love it here.
So, Natalie, are you friends with Anna Lynn?
Well, you know, I really like Anna Lynn, but I don't think she likes me very much.
How come?
Because Anna Lynn doesn't like anybody.
What?
No, she's not very friendly. I don't, but I like her, I think.
Oh my goodness. So I heard you guys sing a song together. What's the name of the song?
We do? What song? Oh, the Anna Lynn and Natalie. Oh.
Yeah. You're like, we do?
Well, I mean, I guess we do.
It's called the Koepp song.
The Koepp song?
Yeah, by Anna Kendrick.
Oh, okay. I like that song.
Me too. I think I do it pretty well. I lead that whole thing. My vocals are
Anna Lynn doesn't pull her weight. She just
she's just, backup vocals. Hi, someone saying hi to me. Hi there.
What else? Tell us a joke.
A joke? Oh my goodness.
I don't know. I'm just throwing anything at you, Sandy. You do what you want.
I don't tell jokes. Oh no, she's asking me to do things nobody's ever asked before.
I have to come up with a whole list of jokes. Oh my goodness.
Well, what about this? Why don't, Natalie, you ask me a question?
Okay, I want to know when you started this whole interviewing thing. Tell me all about it. I want to hear everything.
About what? When I started what?
Interviewing. We want to hear
Oh,
about
interviewing. So it was a funny story. I started making comic books back in 2020 during the pandemic, and then eventually published. It took a long time because the pandemic was really tough on everybody. And then last year, I met a lot of people in the indie community, and the Madness Network kind of took me in. And I became a regular on the show called the Tuesday Morning Brew, which was Pop's show. And there was a bunch of people that would come on as a panel.
Oh, wow.
And I was part of the panel. And eventually Pop said, I'm too busy. I can't run all these shows by myself. Laurie, would you like to take over the Tuesday Morning Brew? And I said, yeah, I think I would. So I started interviewing people on my show. Instead of having the crazy panel where everybody just like talked about, I don't know, the weather. But it was really fun to give people a spotlight. And I got to learn about what other indie comic book creators were doing and like new things. And we have veterans, we have people that are just starting out. So everybody deserves a chance to get up and tell people about their comic. And so that's what I really enjoy it. I really enjoy talking to just about anybody who wants to come on the show and learning about what they do. Do you mind, Sandy, if I ask you a couple questions more?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm going to put you down, okay? No, don't put me down. I got to put you down. I'm sorry.
So when you decided to get into ventriloquism, did you take classes? Like, how do you practice that? That seems like a skill that I could never master.
Anybody can do ventriloquism. I didn't take classes. I think I had such a strong interest in it for so long. I kind of had this thing in the back of my head saying, well, look at what Jeff Dunham is doing there. And, I think I could do that same thing. And then, with practice, I learned how to keep my lips still and get the sounds out. And then I started to develop my own, what would you call that? I guess my own method of doing it, which I haven't seen many other people doing. But I think it makes it look pretty cool.
You look fabulous doing it. I can't tell that, you're not moving your mouth at all. I love when you were singing with Anna Lynn, how she would like nestle up into you and like you would react to her and stuff like that. That makes it so much more, you know what I mean, than just focusing on the friend. I think the two of you having that kind of interaction while you're singing just takes it to the next level. So that was really cool. I enjoyed that so much. It was such a cool thing to watch.
You liked it? Oh, that makes me
so what do you plan on doing besides, with this? Where's it going for you? What are you thinking?
With the ventriloquism aspect? I'm just taking it as it all comes. I've just been really enjoying doing all the interviews and stuff. Obviously, wherever I can expand, with singing or even learning any comedy, of course, I want to take that all in. But I'm just working out of my basement here, so I'm still trying to figure it all out.
What state are you in?
New York, Long Island.
New York. I was going to say, you have a basement, so you must be in the Northwest somewhere, or Northeast somewhere, excuse me. I'm in Texas, and we don't have basements. It's very sad.
Why is that?
Because it's a lot of clay, and the earth shifts a lot. So they can't dig down and pour concrete because it'll crack, it'll shift. They can't do it. So it's weird. I lived in Michigan for a long time and had a basement always growing up, and then moved to Texas. I'm like, what do you mean there's no basements here? Where am I going to put all my stuff? Huh?
That's pretty cool.
It's different, right?
That's neat.
So your friends all live in your basement?
Yeah, they do in different parts of the basement. That's where they all live.
Someone asked, how many famous people do you have friends for?
Oh, so I've made a lot of puppets of people for those people, and I have very few that I've actually kept. So is that referring to the ones that I've made and given away, or the ones that I've made and kept?
That's a good question. What are you thinking there?
Tell
me all. Give us
all. Tell all.
Everyone.
So
okay.
Yeah. Tell us some of your famous puppets.
Okay, so I started out making puppets because I'm a really big fan of the Monkees, and I would have given
Monkees?
The Monkees, you know, the band.
Yes.
Yeah.
How do you know who the Monkees are, girl?
That's like my time period. That's kind of where I live, you know.
Hey, we're the Monkees.
She has super cool parents, Laurie.
I was gonna say your parents have done something right if you know who the Monkees are. Oh, do it.
Do I know any Monkees? I must know some Monkey songs. Hey, we're the Monkees. People say we monkey around.
I don't remember the words.
I'm the classic rock guru. That's me.
What? Pops, we didn't even understand you. Come back.
Did he say something?
He did. He popped in. He said something and disappeared.
Come back. Singing to put anybody down. Yeah, we know that.
Hey, we're the Monkees. Yeah, I got you. All right, so
I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm a really big fan of. Where'd the record go? Where's the record? There's the record. The
Monkey records.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you were born in the wrong time, I tell you.
Well, I'm enjoying it. There's a lot of kids that don't know the stuff I know, and if I can reach them and show them those things, I'd like to. I'll tell you more about that later.
Yes.
But back to the puppets. So I'm a really big fan of the Monkees, and I would have given anything for either Mickey Dolenz or at the time Michael Nesmith to have known who I was, and I was so ecstatic. I was going to go see them on their farewell tour, and Dad said, why don't you make a puppet of Mickey or Nez? And I said, Dad, I don't know how to make puppets. And he said, all right, if you say you don't know how to do it, I guess you just don't know how to do it. And I cannot stand that. So I went and I learned how to make puppets. And I made, my first one was Michael Nesmith. And then I made him, I got the attention of Mickey's PR person. And she said, hey, you know, tomorrow Mickey's going to be in New York City. You want to come meet him? And then I got to meet him the next day. And then I realized I had to make a Mickey puppet. So then I made a puppet of Mickey who's all signed and everything. It's so exciting. He got to see him. But back to your question, who else have I made puppets of? So I have all 4 monkeys, because if I made 2, I had to make, you know, the rest of them.
Yeah, you have to. You cannot just make half the group. That's blasphemy.
Is the Davy Jones puppet little?
How big are the puppets that you're making? How big are they?
Can you hang on a second?
No.
Yeah, we can hang on.
I just want to know if Davy is littler than the other 3.
Stop it.
Yes. He is. I actually made sure to do that. Not by a lot, but he is. Hang on, I'll show you one.
Yes.
Enjoy all the records in the background as I go back.
We're the Monkees.
This is so much fun. I'm just sitting here laughing and having a great time. If you're missing this show, you're missing. I'm just.
Wow, he's a big puppet.
He is really big.
Wow.
I didn't really know what I was doing, so I just went for it. So this is the first one that I made.
Got the hat.
Has to. So I make a lot of videos with them too, so they had to, you know, look correct. But who else have I made? I made Brian May.
Okay.
Of Queen, because that is one of my favorite guitarists in the whole world. Pretty much my biggest guitar inspiration. I named my guitar Brian, and my guitar strap says Queen Sandy, because I couldn't decide whether or not I wanted it to say Queen like the band or Sandy like me. But again, back to your question.
Right.
Oh yes, I mixed them together. So I think that's everyone I've made that I kept. But I also made puppets for all of these guys in here. I made one for Wayne, John, Alex, Rich, Coco, and Mickey and Donna, and I got to give it to them very recently, which is so cool.
Wow.
I made a Graham and a Russell for Air Supply, and one for Carrie too, which is Russell's wife. And my most recent, am I getting everyone? I think I hit everyone so far. And my most recent was for my friend Jeff Young, of now Kings of Thrash, but he was the guitarist for Megadeth. And I just got to see him last week. Is that last week? Yeah. And I gave him a Jeff puppet.
Girl, that's insane.
It's so much fun.
All of these like major musical influences, and you made them puppets, and they have them. That's
We are
I'm very
going to
lucky.
need an Alice Cooper puppet.
Alice Cooper,
Wouldn't that be
Ozzy
cool?
Osbourne.
We are going to need an Alice Cooper puppet. It's just going to happen, Sandy.
Why Alice Cooper specifically?
Because like he is just the epitome of theatrics in music.
I mean, he is pretty theatrical, yeah.
You know,
Wouldn't that be really cool?
his shows were always beyond a rock show.
Well,
The first one to make a show that was beyond a rock show.
Oh, okay, I understand. Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. That's a great idea.
Yes. Look, we'll make sure he sees it. I promise you. He does
can
come.
you make a Jeff Durham puppet?
A Jeff Dunham puppet?
Yeah, that's what I meant. John Dunham, sorry.
It's okay. No, I haven't.
I'm just curious. You could have a friend off.
That's really cool.
Like the dueling banjos. You could have dueling friends. That would be awesome.
So we can use the P word when they're not here.
Oh, that's right. They're not around. So
Yeah.
I just want to say friend all the time because I'm going to forget and say it when there's a friend out, and I'll say the P word and make someone upset, which I don't want to do.
No, I understand that. I have to deal with that all the time. Yeah, but we try our best to refer to them as friends. My podcast, or Annaline's podcast, is called the Sandy and Friends podcast.
Right.
So, not to be offensive.
Right. Look, people, this is Sandy's YouTube. Go subscribe so you can follow along with some of the very cool things that she's doing and people that she's interviewing. It's just amazing. Amazing.
Thank you so much. Oh,
Yeah.
while we're talking about social media, can I plug something here?
Absolutely. Plug away.
Okay. So, here, let me show you. Let's see if I can get the page up. Oh, no, I'm back at the karaoke. Okay, this right here. Is that backwards? Can you see that?
Is that your Facebook?
Okay. It's called Souls on 11. So, Jeff Young and I... Uh-oh, my battery is running low. Jeff Young and I have a duo now, and it's called Souls on 11. And we're putting some pretty groovy stuff together, and I think everyone should go and like that page on Facebook.
Pops, go find it. Pops, we got work for you to do. Go find the thing so we could share it in the socials.
Yeah, come on, get it. It's on my
I'll
Facebook
accept
page. So if you just scroll down, you should be able to find it. But we're putting some cool stuff together, and we're working on some performances. After we met at the music convention, we were just kind of inseparable for that weekend, and we played 3 songs at a karaoke event, and everyone went crazy, and they all got up and they clapped for us on their feet. And so now we decided we have to continue this, and everyone's got to see what we're doing in our little retro world.
Yeah, absolutely. I need to go follow this too.
I really hope
follow.
I did get to see Sandy and Jeff play some Led Zeppelin. I think it was the video of the first time you played it with them. Good stuff. Oh, yeah. I've been looking. I've been watching. Don't worry, girl. I know who I bring on the show.
Led Zeppelin is one of my favorites too. That's so awesome.
That was, I think the video he was referring to is probably the first time that we played it together, which was the first time that I sang that song. He ran over to my table after we were just talking for a little bit and picked up my guitar, and he started to play Over the Hills and Far Away. And he said, "You know how to sing it?" And I said, "A little bit," which was totally not true. I'd never sang that song in my life. And he got to the here, let me show you.
Until you make it.
Yeah, apparently so, and it worked out. He got to the and then he stopped playing, and he looked at me kind of in amazement of the fact, I don't know, I guess that I don't know, he's hitting the notes. I'm not sure. I was pretty amazed that I hit him too, considering I'd never sung it before. But it was wild, and then...
You're like, are you surprised? Because I'm surprised too. It's okay. We're both surprised right now.
Yeah. Precisely.
You are so awesome at that guitar. How long have you been playing guitar? 10? Since you're 10? Or before?
What's that?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, okay. So I got this guy when I was 12, and I was, kind of strumming along, but I didn't really start taking it seriously as something I wanted to learn and actually get into until about a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago now, that I started taking guitar lessons with the greatest music teacher in the entire world. I had no intentions of learning to sing, but I guess it just kind of happened.
You're a natural at it. You are a natural. My mom is a vocal instructor and has been for a long time. So where you're like, I sing now. I'm like, no, you sing. You sing real well. You're just a natural. So that's amazing. The things you can do with your voice and your music, just amazing. And I'm so glad I had the chance to talk to you. My goodness. Hey, what's up? People are tuning in. Hello, everybody. We got people on Twitch. We got people on YouTube.
Wow, look at this. People. This is cool. Hi, folks.
Yeah.
I'm 15 to answer your question.
Yes. Amy is 15.
That's me.
And going places like 15 going on 25. I don't know.
Wow, that's so sweet. So much. Wow,
so, what was I going to ask you? Oh, I was waiting for another special guest to show up, but he's not in the backstage yet. Because remember, we had the surprise for you. So at some point, hopefully they'll come in. I wanted to ask you about the puppet making. That's really interesting to me. How long does it take you to make a puppet?
So it depends upon how long I work a day. It depends upon what I'm doing that day. The last one I made, I wanted to get it done and perfect. So because I started it like 2 weeks before I was gonna go give it to him. So I think I got that done in about a week. So most of the time, if I'm really working on it, it takes about a week to 10 days.
That's not that long, but you must be doing a heck of a lot of work on it, for Pete's sakes, right?
Yeah, it's
hours and hours.
I think I'm getting faster at it now that I made the puppets for the Monkeys band.
Yeah,
I was doing 8 of them all at once because I wanted to make sure that I had them done in time to give them all of their puppets at once.
Right.
So it was a lot every day, but I wanted to make sure I had it good. So I think my sewing has gotten better because of that.
Yeah.
No one's ever taught me how to sew.
You sew the clothes?
It depends. For most of the time I don't, because I don't know anything about sewing clothes. I made a shirt for the last one I did. I was really proud of that. But most of the time I'll just go to a thrift shop or something.
Yeah, okay. And then how are you constructing the head? Because that's the most important part, right?
Yeah, I would say so. I think I followed the same basic format of just building a kind of triangular shape for the front of it. So the fabric comes around and gives it kind of dimension. So the structure of the head itself typically stays the same. It's the facial features that make it who it really is supposed to be.
Right. And for the most part, it's just the mouth that moves, or are you making other things that could move?
Actually, I don't know how to do that yet. I just know how to make the mouth move. But wouldn't that be so cool? I really want to learn.
But I'm like, I don't know how to do that either. I was like, I don't know how complicated that is. It sounds complicated. That's why I was like, are you just, because for me, I'm like, that's all I could manage is this, right?
Wouldn't that be so awesome? I'd love to learn how to construct like blinking eyes or eyebrows.
Yeah.
That would be so cool.
Does Jeff have puppets that do that?
Yeah, yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Doesn't the jalapeno on a stick do that? Like his eyes move and his mouth moves, right?
I think
the jalapeno on a
Ahmed's eyes and eyebrows go.
That's right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that puppet. He's hilarious.
Yeah, I love them. They're awesome.
So let's see. What else would you like to do for us to perform? Anything else that you would like to do?
Gee, I don't know.
Show off? How do you find the time with school and all? That's a great question.
Well, it's interesting. Obviously school comes before everything, and I gotta get all that work done. And I do it well, but as soon as I come home, I sit down, get all my homework out of the way, and then I spend the rest of the day. Lately it's been on the guitar, but I know, if I have a puppet I have to make for someone, or obviously want to make for someone, and my thing goes there. But lately it's been a lot of music, because that's really what I've been just loving every ounce of, everything I can learn, and that's all I want to do.
That's awesome. So basically you have to do school first. That's how my parents always were too. School first. School is the most important. Anything else you want to do has to come after that.
Yep. But when I have downtime in school, like in study hall, last year was I'm still learning how to do it, but I'm writing songs every now and again. So I'll sit and I'll think, how would that sound? Let me write down the fret numbers when I get home. Well, let's see what I can do with that, or just poetry or anything that I can put together.
Here's another really great question. So how much of an influence did your parents have on the ventriloquism and the puppets and the shows, music, all of it?
Well, with ventriloquism, again, my dad was the one who introduced me to Jeff Dunham. Actually, it started out with watching the Flintstones. And Barney Rubble, there was an episode where he had learned ventriloquism, and I looked up at Dad and I said, "That's not real. No one can do that." And he said, "No, that's real." And that's when he dug up Jeff Dunham. He found a bunch of videos, and that's when I was just, in awe of what he was doing. So that's really where it started, and then it just never stopped. And they've been so great about getting me the puppets that I want and all that, and encouraging the podcast and everything. For the music stuff, my dad was the one who got me to play the guitar. He told me I could play very few things. I could play little melodies and things that I could pull out just by listening to it. But I couldn't play anything that was significant to me. And then he showed me the song Stairway to Heaven, and he said, "I bet you could do that."
Yeah.
I said, "No, I can't." And he again pulled that same, "Well, if you say you can't, then I guess you can't" on me. And then I had to learn it. And once I was learning,
your dad throws down the gauntlet. Like, that's fine. If you say you can't do it,
every time it kills.
And that's me too. That's me too, Sandy, where I was like, "I'll show you."
Oh, good.
I'll show you.
Good. But yeah, him telling me I couldn't do it, I think he knew that was going to be my reaction. But it's become a lot more prominent in my life in the last few years with being introduced to new music. Well, I guess not really new music, but new to me.
Yeah.
Classic rock is something that's always been played in my house. So I guess that's probably.
Uh-oh. I think her battery died.
Oh,
her battery was
not
low.
The battery. Not the battery.
I think it's dead.
This has been absolutely one of my favorite shows all year.
I was having such a good time. I had 15 more questions I wanted to ask her.
We might schedule a part 2.
Yeah. We should do that. We didn't even get our special guest to come on with Sandy. That would have been so cool.
Well, if that was a time zone mishap, because they said
happened.
about 3, and that would be about 4 his time, which means he would just now be getting around and set up for it. If it was a time zone thing,
Maybe.
I don't know. I
Well, people, unfortunately, we lost Sandy. But oh my gosh, so interesting what she's doing. And all the music influences that she's talked to, just amazing. She's
if
gonna.
Dad is watching, Dad, if you're watching, we can send the link to her phone, and she can pop back out here if she wants to, or we can schedule a part 2. Either way,
schedule a part 2 very easily.
Yeah, this was fun.
So.
I don't want people to miss out. We still have more.
Yeah, like we're not done. Wait,
she's coming back. She plugged it in. Come on, Sandy, you can do it. Come on.
She's coming. Maybe. So anyway, I want to see more of the Friends. I would love it. Oh, there she is.
Oh, she's back. Oh, and then she ran away. Come back. You hit it.
Come back.
Okay.
Yay! I can't. Wait. Let me. You are muted. You gotta unmute.
Wow, that was interesting. Yeah, that was something.
Yes, Sandy's back. Everybody's cheering.
Thank you. I'm here. I'm all plugged in, so how did I die?
It must not have been all the way. I don't know. It happens. We were like, there goes the computer.
I can explain that. We have a what we call an internet troll. His name is Crom.
Crom did it.
Okay.
What?
He's our internet troll. He is the mascot of the comic related madness. He's our dude. But he is an internet troll, and sometimes he messes with people's electronics. I'm just saying. So
anything that ever goes wrong with your electronic device, Crom did it.
Oh, look, it's Jeff. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff. We'll have to do. We'll have to. Yeah.
Megan Jeff in the house, yo.
Yeah. That's so cool. Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm so glad he's here. Did you hear us talking about you before? I hope so.
I know his ears must have been burning where he was like, who, what? I'm doing what now?
Souls on 11. Just saying it one more time. Souls on 11. Facebook.
We'll be there for sure. We'll be watching.
Really?
100%.
Good. I'm glad I'm back. That was really frightening for a moment.
I know. There's always a moment of panic, like, what just happened?
You can send Jeff the link if you'd like.
Oh, does Jeff want to come on?
Jeff, do you want to come on?
If Jeff wants to come on, I will just mute myself and get out of the way. Let you guys do your thing.
Tell us. I don't want to put him on the spot or anything. So
I know. It's totally up to you, Jeff. No pressure. Because a lot of times people are like out and about and they're watching like on their phone or their mobile, whatever. Right. Because I'm always like, people are like, hey, Laurie, come on the show. I'm like, I am literally sitting as a passenger in a car with my entire family and the dog is on my lap. Like, I'm not coming on the show.
Oh, the dog's on your lap? That's cool.
In the car, like, not right now. Like, when I interview people, I make sure I'm by myself. There's no chaos in the background, but like my house.
Oh my God. Chaos. I hope I wasn't supposed to, stay up to that same standard of no chaos. I think I already blew that.
I think that, see, Jeff said, I'm out and about watching on myself. See, I called it. It's all right, dude. It's all right. We'll catch you another time.
It's okay. You're welcome anytime. We're obviously going to have Sandy out again. This has been an amazing show.
I want Sandy to interview me on her show. Can we set that up? I would love to come on your show and talk about comics and just being creative. What's that?
I'd love to ask you about it, so you're more than welcome.
Yes, I would love to come on your show. Yes, I would love to hear you guys play live. That would be so cool. And like I said, I'll just mute myself and sing in the background where no one can hear me. Right? That would be awesome. I would happily host you guys just to come on. I'll be like, hey, I'm Laurie. This is what I do. I'll shut up now. It's all about you guys.
That sounds like fun. Cool.
Absolutely. So you want to do more friend stuff?
More friend stuff. I don't know what I can do without. I'm on a new device now, so.
Oh, okay.
I can't do many songs. I really should have thought this out better, shouldn't I? I can
That's
play.
all right.
Like
I didn't know. We didn't like send you talking points or anything, so that's on us. I was like, I just want to like go off the cuff and see what happens because this sounds like it's gonna be fun.
I think it's been fun. I can give you some guitar stuff.
Yeah. Let's do some more of that. I love hearing people play music. And just I love music. I really do. I play the cello.
Really? Wait, tell me about that. I want to hear about that.
I don't have it upstairs in my studio, but I started playing the cello when I was in 4th grade, and I actually played all the way through college. I was in a full orchestra. I played in string quartets. I have an electric cello that I can play Metallica songs on my cello.
That's
no. This is happening. You, Jeff, Sandy, we're gonna play some Megadeth.
I am so out of practice. There's no way I'm gonna bring my cello and hang out with 2 professional musicians and just be like, I can play 4 strings right now. Like, I'm not gonna do it. Yeah. I can't improvise.
That's all any bassist does. Come on.
A bassist actually do quite a bit, Pops. Don't knock them down. I have an electric bass that I dabble. Oh, I could play I did learn how to play a little bit of Stairway to Heaven on the cello.
I can do that a little bit.
Right?
We've had this conversation. Where is my pick? I had 2 picks here because I didn't want to drop it. Hang on a moment. Check out the wall.
We need to put some kind of art on your wall. Here we go.
Yeah, we gotta get her some killer comic art. There you go.
Yeah. I'll send you a poster for your background.
I got one more question.
Every time you get up, you're like, don't mind me. Just look at this poster of Path of the Pale Rider. I'll be right back.
I got a question for you that has to do with album covers and art. What is your favorite album cover art?
Oh,
album cover? No one's ever asked me that before. Gee, I've never thought about it. That's really hard.
Put you on the spot. I'm so sorry.
Is there anything cool back here? Well, I mean, physical graffiti is obviously great.
I mean, Pink Floyd's got a lot of really cool covers.
Physical graffiti is great. I love that one.
That one's great.
There's a couple of them she has behind her that are really cool. The Styx one, the physical graffiti. I like Yes covers.
Jeff is asking if you can play the Bread song.
Oh, do you know a Bread song?
Yeah, I do. That's funny that you would request that. Yeah, I can do that. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Have you ever tried really reaching out for the other side? I'm climbing on rainbows, but there it goes. Dreams there for those who sleep. Life is for us to keep. And if you're wondering what this song is leading to, I'd like to make it with you. I'll do anything if we can make it, girl. No, you don't know me well. Everything only time will tell. And if you believe the things that I do, then we'll see it's true. Life can be short or long. That love can be right on. And if you chose the one I'd like to help me through, I'd like to make it with you. I think that we can make it good. There's no truth. Life is for us to be. And if you're wondering what the song is leading to, I'd like to make it with you. I think that we can make it good. That's so funny. I don't think people use like
Fabulous, fabulous. Sandy, your future is so bright. You need to wear shades, girl. You are so talented.
Get some cool ones like them round ones that John Lennon used to wear.
See, thank you. Yes, thank you. We need to screenshot this. Wait, get me the heck out of
here. How am I doing?
Yeah, amazing. So bright, you gotta wear shades. Like, yeah, I am so looking forward to following you, girl, and watching you grow. And if you're this good now, I can only imagine where you're gonna be in a few years. Your music is very, very good. And like I said, you are a natural talent at singing. I'm very impressed. And the friends, they are so amazing. And I can't believe you make puppets and that you do all of this stuff and go to school.
Yeah, me neither.
Right. Yeah, right. You're like, I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. I don't have time. I just hope that you continue everything and that, nobody leads you astray. And if they do, I will come run them over with my car. Sorry.
I have to throw a thank you out here to Ben and Jeff and Leo and your father for letting you, for introducing me to you first off, and for your dad for allowing you to come out on the show. Hey, if I was a parent, somebody's hitting up my daughter about, I'd be like, hey, who the hell is this guy?
Yeah, but you're with me. You're with me. You're not with any of the other weirdos on the Madness. Just kidding. We love you, everybody on the Madness.
Jeff, I also made you a moderator on the channel so you can drop links to anything you got going on as well. Okay, that's part of what we have. This is a network. Okay, this is what we do. Okay, we network everything, comics, everything. It's for all the stuff we love, man, and music and comics and all this is all part of it. So anytime you want to come out, I don't know, Jeff, if you're into comics or not, but that's kind of where our main thing is.
I would love to send you a comic. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah.
I'd love to see it.
And we definitely look, Laurie, you definitely get Jeff and Sandy out here again sometime in the near future.
Absolutely.
It'll be so much fun, man, to actually have them on the show and have them play something together because I've seen them play stuff together, so I already know what it's about. But and Jeff, you want to come out and talk about Souls at 11 and stuff?
Dude, like I said, if you guys want to come back on and play music, I will just be like, hi, my name's Laurie. This is what I do. And I will just mute myself and put myself in the back and be like, take it away. I just want to watch and enjoy and have a good time. Like Pops. He pops in, he pops out.
Well, I think we both love doing it. So am I. I really hope that we get to do that. That would be so much fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you, Jeff. Yeah, I've worked really hard. It's different. If anybody is interested in signing up for the pre-launch for my next issue, here is the link. It takes you to a Kickstarter page, and it's not active yet. You just push a green button, and you'll be notified when we launch. But we do, as you kind of saw in the ad, we do comic books, we do short films, which are a lot of fun, and the fans can be in them. Don's been in it. Pops has been in it. Doc has been in them. A ton of the fans get to participate, which is so much fun. And then I also run riddles. So every back cover of the comic is a riddle that you can solve. Hello, Vic. Hello. Sorry. So the back covers are all these like really cool. What?
We're gonna have to reschedule the other thing too.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I figured at this point.
I just heard from RJ, and he's like, I'm still an hour away from home. I got him out and ready, and I was totally ready to go, but I'm still an hour away from home. So we're definitely gonna have a part shows 2 with you, Sandy. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Don, at least you didn't call him meatball.
And this is another youngster, 15-year-old artist that's trying to break into comics with the Silverline crew. See, so we promote the youngsters coming up. If there is not a next generation of cool,
then what are we doing?
It'll die with us. There's got to be
no,
right?
No. There'll be no dying with us. This is
so we encourage Sandy, Vic, the youngsters that are coming up, Nander. There are a bunch of really cool youngsters that are coming up in all of the things we love. Rocky, come here. You got something to say?
Wait.
What?
Say hi,
oh,
Sandy.
crap. They're both down here. Somehow they got together. I'll be right back.
What just happened?
Pops has two huskies. One is a male, one is a female, and they're not fixed. So there's times when they can't be together, and now is one of those times. That's where he's like, I'll be right back. Otherwise, we're going to have some puppies up in his basement. So we don't want
that.
Right,
okay.
No puppies.
I really want to know what surprise you had for me that didn't happen.
Oh, I'm not going to spoil it because we'll do it next time. So you'll just have to be in suspense so you come back.
I'm going to have to wait. What am I going to do?
I'm so terrible. Ha ha ha. No, I won't tell you. No, I won't tell you.
Why not? Oh, come on.
Because we're going to do it next time, and I want to see your expression when it happens.
Okay, then.
It's all good stuff. Don't worry. We wouldn't do anything to you that was bad. We love you. I already love you, child.
Yeah, I love you too.
Oh. Laurie went evil. Laurie doesn't. Well, I mean, Don, you have read my book, right? Yeah.
You got to keep them separate.
Gotta keep them separated unless you get the puppies. Oh man. Everybody who was watching, I'm so glad you tuned in. This was an extra special edition, like I said, because I'm not normally live except for on Tuesdays, but I made a special exception to come out today. I made time for Miss Sandy, and you can all see why from this beautiful, talented young lady who is going places, and I cannot wait to see where you go. We collectively will be following you and clicking all those links and watching all your good stuff and listening to your music and following your puppets because it's awesome. It's good, clean fun, and we need more of it in this world, right? I'd like to know making her wait a few years. Oh, those are scary movies, dude.
It's not fair. I want to watch it so much, and he won't let me.
You like scary movies?
No, he just told me I can't watch it.
Then you won't like it because it's scary.
I got to plug one of our other shows. Jeff, we have a show called The Horror Movie Club, and we covered this just a couple weeks ago.
Fire movies.
It's one of the playlists on the Madness Network channel. So you can go look. We are horror fans. We're fans of everything, man. We just have fun around here, bro. So if you like
we
it,
have a
go
good
check
time.
it out. You'll dig that show. I think that one got chopped up too, Laurie. Come think
Did
of it.
I don't know if you know what a Roku. Do you know what Roku is, Sandy?
Yes.
Yeah, you know. Okay. So we're working on a Roku channel because shows like the Horror Club show, they show movies that are on public domain. So people can watch them for free. But when they show them on the live, like YouTube will block it for some reason. So it's just really silly. So instead of watching like
Just the
shows, they get
trailers.
blacked out.
We'll just be talking about the trailer and playing the trailer, and they'll like black out 5 minutes of the show, and it's like, we're not trying to make any money. We're not monetized in any way. You guys are getting all the ad revenue. Why are you messing with us? Why are you chopping our shows up? Facebook does the same thing with our audio.
That's
Every
not
show.
No, but
Every
that's
show.
why Roku is awesome. It's kind of like the last one that they don't touch. Like no one else can make copyright claims on your stuff, and nobody can. You know what I mean? So it's great to have that platform. So
Yeah, we're just
this
trying
show
to build
will
something
be on
bigger.
that platform too. Hooray!
I
So
have a
everybody
question
can watch.
for that horror thing you were just talking about.
What about it?
Where can I see
No,
it?
you're not old enough. No,
Oh, come on! No!
I'm teasing you. That's up to your folks. If you want to watch the horror movie show, you gotta ask your folks. You're 15, dude.
That's awesome, man.
Jeff says, Sandy, he says, you met Art the Clown and the whole cast at the Days of the Dead convention.
Yeah.
You told me all about it. All about these things, and I never get to watch them.
You met all the people, but you haven't seen the movie? That's terrible. Jeff is that's so funny. He's laughing. It's time.
And yeah, Vic is right, especially the audio on the lunch hour. They just take half of it away.
That's because y'all are, never mind. Go watch the short. See how many times you got censored, Vic.
Do you have questions?
Sandy,
Sandy?
you're good.
Do you have questions?
A
Sandy?
lot. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I can show you. Hold on. I have to find them.
Or are you going to play it?
Where are they? I got so much stuff in so many places, it's ridiculous. Where did I put those?
Hold on. He'll play a video.
Jeff came on and mentioned Fire and derailed this whole thing.
Yeah, it happens.
That's okay. That happens to us a lot. I can't find them, Laurie.
What? Are you not in the right studio?
No, I'm not in the right studio. I guess I'll just change studios.
Here, we'll go to Tuesday. They're all in Tuesday.
There you go. Okay, so Laurie made some beautiful shorts for us to depict the kind of hassles that we go through as far as doing podcasts on YouTube and
live streams and all of that, where we just continually get copyrighted and censored.
So sit back
for nothing.
Okay, who's this other guy? You gotta introduce this other guy now.
Who?
Rick. Oh.
Rick? You know what's funny about Rick? Rick is almost as much as Carissa, but he only Carissa's launch party. You gotta get to actually.
So that's the mild version.
Yeah, Christie's is way worse. I wasn't even talking anything bad. I was just proving a point. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't censor anything you said. Like, I was like, Rick is never on my show unless Carissa's on my show. That's basically what I said. So it wasn't like I was swearing or anything, but it just sounds funny when you censor out words.
So basically, when Facebook takes away, when Facebook takes away 5 minutes of the audio on our show, we go, we have to go somewhere else so people can actually hear what we're saying.
Does that ever happen to you on your live streams with Jeff? Like, do they
On
ever
Facebook,
censor any
do
of
they
it?
ever,
I'm just curious.
Somebody try to claim, the scammers will come around and try to claim your content.
I guess I'm not popular enough for people who try to claim my.
No, that's not true. You're probably pretty popular, but who's the Facebook? And maybe you're not running the Facebook. You know what I mean?
Oh, their streams are on Facebook. They just ain't. It's
no,
like
I mean like her personally. Like, is it her dad that's running it, etc.?
Oh no, I run that.
You run it? Okay, then you would see them, so you're fine.
Eventually, they'll just start hitting you with, you know, a claim to some of the audio, and you'll have to challenge it. And
it's dumb. It's dumb. When you do see it, it's easy to fix. You just contest it because a lot of times they're like, you used 4 minutes and 58 seconds of someone else's audio, and you're like, no, I didn't. I was playing my guitar, right?
Oh, that's so weird.
It'll happen.
Laurie, you really did a good job on the one that Vic is in. You really did.
It's in the studio.
Yeah, I know.
We don't have to play it. I know that one's loud. I did it on purpose so it was super annoying because it's meant to be annoying.
She looks like she wants to see it. Look, she's like, what?
I want to know what you're talking about.
Everybody turn their audio slightly lower.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to turn it down a little bit for this.
Yeah.
This is our friend Christie.
Like thrift store bikini and wash. Look at all that green. It looks like.
Oh. You were this close to making me.
Good, because I'm a master of that.
They get up to shenanigans in that show. Vic, you shenanigans. I call shenanigans on you every day.
That's Christie Shinn. That's one of the shows in the network. I mean, we got like 30 something shows that we do weekly on this network, right? So I'm gonna do the same thing to you I do to everybody else. If you guys want to bring your content to the Roku when we put the platform up, you are more than welcome.
Roku with me, Sandy.
Okay.
We can be neighbors.
I don't know very much about this, so, but I appreciate it.
It's really simple. You're doing a show now. We just upload it to the Roku platform and play it on our network, and you might even get some ad revenue from that.
I don't know what that means.
I mean, it's not like $1 million or anything, but you know.
That means that every time they play an ad, you get a percentage of the funds from the money they make.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm very new.
I mean, just like you saw us play ads at the beginning of our show, right?
Oh, okay. I get it. I understand what you're saying. Okay.
You know, stuff like same thing. You know, sponsors pay, you know, to have their stuff shown. And with the Roku, we have a little bit more control. We can even make it so that you as a showrunner, like Laurie, can pick the ads that she wants to play before her show.
Oh, okay.
As well as have her own in-show sponsors and play ads of her own for her own sponsors that don't have nothing to do with me and the Roku channel, right? So
what
opportunity to make a little bit of money and get paid a little bit for your content, which is what we all should be able to do, is get paid for our content. You know, YouTube doesn't necessarily do that. They like to demonetize people, and they don't pay very much in the first place, considering what they get paid to run the ads on their platform.
It's an option. You can think about it, but again, we're not trying to peer pressure you.
Fun stuff that we're doing.
Don't worry about it. You know what I mean?
Well, I appreciate it. Obviously,
we basically just want to hang out with you because you're a lot of fun and you're very talented.
You're more than
welcome. The show. Yeah, we're
What's
just
that?
trying to prolong the show. We like you. We want to hang out longer.
So we just want to hang out with you because you're fun. Yeah.
Thank you.
I really, really have enjoyed this show. you.
Yeah, I enjoyed it very
too.
much, and I hope everybody that was watching had a good time. I'm sure they did. We had a blast, girl. We had a blast, and I would love to have you back. Don't listen to this guy. Don't listen.
She knows all about the souls at 11, bro.
Yeah, Souls at 11. You're in the wrong place.
We totally, sincerely enjoyed having you out, and look forward to at least two more appearances in the near future. One with Jeff, and one with a guest to be announced.
Yeah.
I'm dying to know.
You want to know? You really want to know?
No, I told her no. I told her she has to come back to find out. Shh. No spoilers.
Well, she's seen the thing at the beginning.
What thing at the beginning?
Nothing. There's nothing. He's talking about nothing. I had to kick him off because he was going to tell you, and I don't want him to tell you.
Okay, well, I'll
don't.
There you go. On the Facebook.
Yes. Dude, I want to watch that.
You should check it out.
There it is. Souls at 11. Souls at 11 on Facebook. You can watch
Here it is.
Of those.
Souls on 11.
Souls on 11. I'm sorry.
What?
Souls on 11. You can watch 3-song first performance. And dude, look, if you don't know who Jeff Young is,
well, have you been living under a rock? Obviously. Yeah.
I actually had a freaking fanboy moment. I don't usually do that with rockers because I worked at Z-Rock way back in the day, and it's like I
had some
met a whole bunch of
moments. Don't lie. When
I did have a fanboy moment right there.
Margene came on, you were like, "Hi." I was like,
"That's different." She's an actress. That's different. Rock and roll guys. I hung out with a bunch of them.
Margene came on, and like all the guys showed up. Margene
Holden is
Margene Holden,
actress.
Is
She
an actress
was in
who
John
played
Carpenter's Vampires.
She was in John Carpenter's Vampires. She was in Mortal Kombat. She's been in a bunch of TV shows. Super nice lady. Marco and I met her. Marco is the artist who draws my comic book. He and I were tabling at a con in Fort Worth and met Margene. And she's super nice. And like her daughter was really interested in our comic. And so we, we talked a bunch, blah, blah. So I asked her if she wanted to come on my show, and she did. And like all the men folk were like, "Hi, Margene." And I was like, "I'm gonna boot you off this show."
But actually, we had her on a few of the shows. We had,
she's
after
great.
Laurie brought her in, she went on the Horror Movie Club with Brian, and we actually covered John Carpenter's Vampires.
That's
and
so
had
cool.
the head lady vampire on the show with us. It was so cool. And then I told Ben and Jeff about her, and she went and she was on Ben and Jeff's show after that. Ben and Jeff and I kind of throw guests back and forth at each other. He's got somebody on that I want. Hey, man, you got to put me in touch with that person. Like what happened with you. Okay.
Yeah. I was like, I would love for her to come on my show. I'm like, but I'm booked out till October. Pops was like, we'll make it happen. I was like, okay, we'll make it happen. We made it happen.
I couldn't wait till October.
I didn't want to wait till October either, but I was like, what do I do? What other day are you free? I'm like, I don't know, Saturday.
No, yeah, that works better for me. Weekends are great.
Well, yeah, I knew I couldn't get you out here at 11 o'clock on a Tuesday morning. You kind of have to skip school for that. So it's like, can't do that.
Sorry.
Why you mention school, or that wasn't nice.
I don't got that kind of pull. I don't got that kind of pull to get you out of school. What can I say?
Yeah, no, we shouldn't do that. School's important.
Someday, parents will be like, yeah, hell, you can go be on Pop Show. No.
No, come on, Laurie's show. Laurie's the place you want to come.
Wherever you want me, I'm there.
That's right.
You got 2 more Lauries before you go anywhere else. Remember that.
Okay.
I'm okay with this.
I will let you two coordinate when the next one is. Okay. Or you 3, if Jeff is going to be there, or you 3 for that other person, I'll let you guys coordinate it. You just let me know. I'll set the show up, promote it, all that stuff like I always do. I'm going to get out
this is what happens. I'm sure this happens everywhere you go. We're fighting over you. Yes, we are. Like,
no, this is the first.
And right now, I'm going to concede, get out the way. Laurie wins. She gets you two more.
no, I'm going to fight people. So just whatever. They don't want to fight me.
Okay. I feel so special.
Yeah. Sandy is very much a sweetheart. Yes. Do you think this is an act? Good Lord.
Wow. Thank you. I think.
When they got me, I'm stuck. It's an endless cycle of nicknames. No, that's just you, Vic. Dude, it's just you. He has like 17 nicknames because he's Vic. Tadpole. I think the other name. What's the other one? Meatball. Sorry. Meatball. You won't get that.
Oh well, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I'm honored. Whatnot.
Well, peoples, it has been an hour and a half, and we will definitely be doing a part 2 and probably a part 3 of more Sandy and Jeff and special guest. So I'm going to wrap it up here just to make sure that everybody comes back for next time so we can do it all again. So we will coordinate that for sure, and we'll plan it out. Sandy is a genius and a great performer. Oh, look. Pete Swenson says, Sandy is a genius and a great performer. I met her in person. Thanks, Sandy. So thanks, Pete. That's nice of you.
Thank you so much. He's a great guy.
Well, then, thanks for joining us, Pete. All right, guys. What is it? Everybody keeps commenting, so we can't go yet. Sorry. Yes, this is how she is all the time, naturally groovy and sweet. So
you call me groovy?
Yes.
That's so sweet.
Yes, groovy. Vic says, peace out. Thank you, everybody in the chat, everybody for tuning in on this special edition Saturday for this awesome show. And we will catch you on the flip side. I don't know what commercials you want me to play here, Pops.
Entertainment Group presents the Madness Comic Network with original programming and additional comic-related content.
The Civil War was America's bloodiest conflict. Over 500,000 died to preserve national unity. When the war ended, Confederates like Harley Brogdon headed west, shooting game for the Army and gambling. When a card game turns deadly, Harley shoots in self-defense, killing the card sharp who threw down first. Wilfred Knorr, the card sharp's wealthy father, will stop at nothing to see Harley hang. Harley flees to Cobb's Gap, an old silver mining town at the foot of the Rockies. A remarkably peaceful town, especially after dark. But the sheriff harbors a dark secret, and no one dares go into the mines anymore. Cobb's Gap is full of secrets. People speak in hushed tones of something in the mines. Something worse than their cursed sheriff. Something even the Indians fear from the deepest pits of hell. Every secret will be exposed. Bronze Star. Order your copy at bronzestarcomic.com.
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month, we add more.
Visit cb4k.org.